So, the fucking config doesn't work, but that's not gonna stop me from, beating the shit in one sitting, hopefully. We'll go ahead and play as, excuse me. We'll go ahead and play as Jammy Lee. And using this twirler move, because apparently it one-shots most of the mooks. Which I recently figured out on one of my playthroughs of this. So let's go ahead and kick some ass. So it's even more overpowered than the fucking spin kick from Double Dragon 2, which I still think is a really good game. It's probably the best of the NES trilogy. The first game was okay, I guess, but it was really bullshit in certain parts, and the third game was artificially difficult for no real reason. Plus, Double Dragon 2 on NES was technically the longest. It had 9 missions, and I don't really think any of those games... You have to put Double Dragon 1 and 3 together to get a full, complete campaign, as kids call it these days, to get the complete experience. Yeah, I know some levels in Double Dragon 2 were kind of short, but, you know, at least it was something, and you didn't have to fucking do some bullshit to do it either. Not really a fan of how they had to change the ending to make it better, though, but I guess they had to compromise for something. I don't know. Basically, in the original arcade version, Marion gets killed, and you have to get the revenge. But even after you kill all those dudes, it pretty much doesn't change anything, and it's, the ending is still the same. You know, killing all those dudes is not going to bring them back. A pretty harsh reality, but... Double Dragon 2 was basically the same as the first arcade game, but it wasn't really as good as the second. Or, yeah, it wasn't as good as the first, excuse me. And of course, Double Dragon 3 in the arcade version was infamously terrible. And people want to say that the NES game was worse. Well, honestly, the arcade version is much worse. Sometimes it takes 2 shots, sometimes it takes 3. I'm not sure what the hell the deal with that is. Ah, whatever. At least one good thing about this game is that the duel mode is actually really good, unlike in Double Dragon 1 where you had to do mirror matches, which would piss off low-tier god, but whatever. You can actually mix and match the characters you want to play as, and some characters are clearly overpowered, but it's still fun as hell, honestly. Which is what my main intentions are for this playthrough, is to try to get to the end of the game with only 5 credits. I would do this in 2-player mode, but I don't really feel like doing all the bullshit. Maybe if I get far enough, I'll consider it. What the fuck? He ducked at this bullshit. I never understood why you can't like duck attacks as a form of dodge when the enemies can. It's fucking bullshit. Shit. One thing I will admit is that the backgrounds are not as NES-like as they should be. They kind of look like they were taken from real-life backgrounds and just kind of, you know, pixelated a bit. It looks kind of cheap, honestly. The enemy sprites are absolutely gorgeous, though. They definitely have that Double Dragon 2 feeling, which you can never go wrong with, because Double Dragon 2 definitely looked the best. And yes, I'm using the retro music because why the fuck not? This is Double Dragon, baby. What is this modern music you speak of? Seriously, this move is so overpowered it's not even funny. I bet there's probably speedruns of people using this move. But honestly, if I'm being honest, this game is way more fun than Streets of Rage 4. I'm not even kidding. Streets of Rage 4, I tried playing it recently. I made a shame of it a couple days ago, and Streets of Rage 4 is so slow as fuck. I don't like what they did to the retro music. I think it's lazy as fuck. they only included the Streets of Rage 2 soundtrack from the Genesis and the Streets of Rage 1 game from the Game Gear version, which is fucking stupid. I mean, I don't even think... I barely play the Game Gear version. Like, why bother? You can just play the Genesis version. Unless someone's kid, I guess, must have really liked the fucking Game Gear version for some stupid fucking reason, which... Hell, I'm even sure the fucking Sega CD version is better than the fucking Game Gear version. Yeah, so it's actually a Sega CD release of Streets of Rage. Only the first game for some reason. I don't know why they didn't do it for the other games. That would have been kind of cool if there was like a Streets of Rage trilogy on the Sega CD. That would definitely be worth playing. But thankfully there is that Streets of Rage trilogy on Xbox and PS3, which I definitely know for sure that the 360 version is compatible on the Xbox One. So you pretty much have the best trilogy of games in one complete package. To be able to play both, or not just both, the North American version, the European version, which doesn't really change much, I guess, besides the title screen, and the Japanese version, which there are some differences between the Japanese versions of the second game and the third game anyway. Definitely the third game for sure, where they changed up the storyline, they changed up the storyline in the original Streets of Rage 3 was much better before they localized and did that stupid fucking robot cloning crap, which made no sense. And they artificially enhanced the difficulty for no real reason, like, especially with the final boss you play in hard mode, Jesus Christ. You have to take down Neo X, I think it's like called Robot X or some shit. Neo X just sounds a million times more badass. You have to fight Neo X with like 8 health lives, I think. You know, he has 8 health bars, and you only have 3 minutes to do it. And the only way to do it successfully is if you use this really silly exploit to do it. Not exactly the most funnest of times, but when I'm usually talking about Streets of Rage 3, I'm mainly talking about the Japanese version, which, if you have not played the Japanese version, you should definitely owe it to yourself to play it. Although I would recommend using an IPS patch if you're playing an emulator, or if you even have something like RetroArch, which I do have. Although I mainly have it mainly for the purposes of backing up my saves with the cart and shit, because all my NES and SNES games I have anyway still have the batteries intact, so I could do something like playing F-Zero on Super Nintendo and pick the hardest cops without having to go through each individual one, because I'm badass like that. And how do you do it, you may ask? With the power of emulators, and then just doing the black magic programs to convert the saves into a compatible device. And it even works for Game Boy games, even though I can technically do it with the DS for Game Boy Advance, but it's so convenient if I don't feel like doing all that bullshit. Seriously, this move is so fucking overpowered. I didn't even know this move was in the game, honestly. And of course, they have to literally recycle the same scene from the NES game. They literally recycle the same scene, which... shit. Except they swapped the enemies a bit, and they couldn't even bother to, like, make the aspect ratio to, like, 16:9, which is kind of silly. They just literally recycled that same scene, which honestly, in Double Dragon Neon, I thought was completely pointless. I think it's supposed to be a reboot of the game, but it's just... I just don't find its purpose. And honestly, I fucking hate Double Dragon Neon. The game is stupid. The soundtrack when it remakes the original game's music is godlike, though. Especially the lab music, which has the music from the first mission in Double Dragon 2. That shit is probably the best song in the entire game. I just did not care for Double Dragon Neon. I didn't like the aesthetics. I thought the personality they gave to Billy and Jimmy were fucking dumb and stupid, and I didn't like it. It is definitely not one of WayForward's shining lights in my eyes. Bloodlane Betrayal was much better, which, why the fuck has there not been a remaster of that game on modern systems yet? I guess you could get it on PC, but still. One of the dumbest complaints I've seen people say about this game is that the enemies are all are all scrambled up together in like this broth of doom, and I don't understand that. Like, almost shit, I actually died. Almost every game that came out after this always has some type of enemy variety, but yeah, it's bad when this game does it because of some limitations or some bullshit, which I don't understand. Shit. What the fuck? Did he just do like a booty bounce? Or not? What the hell? Okay, mission 5. I only lost 1 life, but whatever. Cody. I love how the enemy sprites are literally the same picture, but just redrawn slightly. By the way, I love how this game does like this thing where you fight these 2 sisters, which is like a mirror to the Double Dragons, except it's the most lazily put together thing I think I've ever seen in a video game. And it could have been so much cooler too, because basically Billy and Jimmy have to fight their own equal, the sisters, but they do absolutely nothing with it, even for an old-ass retro-inspired game. It's very lazy in my opinion. And the thing that makes it stupid is that even when you fight them in the final battle, like, they have extra enemies for some reason, which is fucking stupid. It would have been really much better if it was just like a one-on-one fight with the sisters or whatever, where you just fight 2 of them and that's it. Or maybe if you're playing like 1-player mode, you fight one of the sisters, and if you're doing a 2-player mode, you fight both sisters. Kind of like a reflection of some shit, but they don't do that. It's fucking stupid. And they use guns too, which is incredibly cheap. I don't know if they're an instant kill in this like it was in the first Double Dragon, which is complete and utter bullshit, but it's just... The final fight is probably the worst stage in the game because of just how lazy it got at the end. And that's not even counting the fucking maze level that's in this game, which is just totally unnecessary. I don't mind the platforming because that's kind of been there, even though some people like to cite that it's not exactly the greatest thing about this game, but the fucking final stage to me is the most biggest letdown thing I've ever seen in a game. Speaking of, now I have to deal with this bullshit. Fuck. I do like that the hazards can actually kill the enemies, so you at least have some advantage. Shit. And this move is even useful for bypassing obstacles, who would have thought? A cheap-ass death. Oh man, that's kind of cheap. Fucking lava right below. That's honestly kind of cheap, but then again, it's Double Dragon, what the hell do you expect? I guess I'll have to do this mano a mano. Fuck. Alright, now I'm gonna fight the Incredible Hulk and 2 Burn-Offs. Seriously, what the hell? This is absurd as fuck. Shit. Damn. Okay, but these continue on the third stage. Go to Japan. Casey, the fucking purple-haired lady. We're halfway done, thankfully. I'm pretty sure I killed these enemies instantly. Nope, it doesn't. That is really cool that you can knock the enemies into that water. It reminds me of that one stage from Renegade. Or that first Kunio game that I played. Really fun game, by the way, but it's kind of underwhelming. Actually, what the hell am I talking about? That game fucking sucks. I actually did a stream of that, and I got so pissed off at how fucking cheap it was, honestly. I'm sure the arcade version is much better, though. I'm really disappointed that Retro Ball did not include the arcade versions as like a means to preserve what the games are originally like, but they just kind of played it safe and just went with the NES games because, you know, it's supposed to be a collection of NES games, because why not? I also don't see the point in releasing, like, the other games, like, individually. Like, I know on Xbox you can get the Renegade, the Double Dragon Trilogy, and those other games. I just don't see the point in it, honestly. Like, why not just have the collection of the other games, too? Like, why is it exclusive to PS4 and Switch? It's so dumb. Like, it's just fucking asinine of how dumb it is, honestly. But I still think it's a really good game. There are some things I'm noticing that have cracks in it, but I would still much rather play through this than fucking Streets of Rage 4 any day. This, in my opinion, perfectly captures the Streets of Rage. The Double Dragon 2 feeling while upping the ante a bit, and... oh, shit. Oh, shit, that was close. It still has what makes Double Dragon decent, at least with 2 anyway, which people cite is the best Double Dragon game, which I can't really blame them from that. But when this game came out, people were, like, reviewing it. It's like, people were just completely shitting on this game. I have no idea why. It's as close to a retro-style version of Double Dragon 2 that we're going to get. Like, what the fuck? It's so dumb. Like, it's really fucking asinine how people are just giving this negative reviews. Like, I'm not saying it's the greatest game of all time. Like, hell, you even heard me say that the final mission was such a fucking letdown. But it's like, this game is still good. Even though I'm pretty much only using one move exclusively because it's fucking stupidly overpowered. The Renegades, another classy reference I ever saw it. And most of the levels still do introduce newer enemies, so it's not like they just recycle the same enemies from old, which... yeah, you have these dudes, the karate dudes. Honestly, the only enemy I really don't like in this game is the big karate dude. He's probably the most unfair enemy in the game. But I am really curious to see how this move is going to work against him, honestly, because that fucking enemy can eat a bag of dicks. He's probably the most cheapest character in the game. I think he's even better than the final bosses, even though they have a fucking gun, which makes you think they'll be instantly good. But no, this fucking karate dude is such a big asshole. I am kind of disappointed they didn't bring back all the enemies from Double Dragon 2, like the Arnold-looking dude, which I'm pretty sure was in the arcade version, but didn't look like Arnold per se. I know they brought him back in that River City Ransom Underground game, which I need to play again. The game is really good. I don't think I played it since, like, I beat it the first time, which I beat it once, but I just hated that fucking milk mission, but I think they changed it now. Well, they've already changed it, but I'm just not, like, a fan of how they, I think they changed the reward thing. I don't know if it's on Steam or not. Oh, shit. I have to see if the Steam version has that thing where it has the, you know, you can still get the fucking Kickstarter exclusive items. Because I know in the GOG version they let you do that, which is really weird. I don't know if they, like, did that. I'll have to check. Because I know it was one of my biggest complaints that they literally locked content behind a Kickstarter, which pisses me off. I think it's even worse than pre-orders. I think what I'll do, though, is I'll just download the save or some shit and just try to beat the game regularly, because I think there's, like, a post-game you can go through or some shit, which for some reason is just, the progression is just busted as fuck when you do a save or something, I don't know. Oh great, this is bullshit. I bet it's a part of the game that people were just like, what the f- oh shit, yeah, the fucking platform's gonna disappear, that's bullshit. that never, that just makes no sense. And this is also really bullshit too, like the camera doesn't like fucking scroll down or whatever. But thankfully it didn't lead me to death, so all is forgiven. Shit. What the fuck? Well, at least he killed himself. Pretty sure the worst part is over. The same fucking helicopter from several missions ago, and now I have to fight more of these dudes. Shit. Shit. Fuck you! Cardiff Tower, complete mission 8. Not bad. Mission 9. We're almost done with the game, actually, and I've only used like 2 credits, so I should be able to do this in under the allotted amount of time. I think this is the mission where they introduced that Ganryu-looking motherfucker who was really annoying. But he's not as bullshit as the fucking, what is it, that fucking karate-gi dude? I forget his name, but he's real bullshit. Here he is. Thick ass boy. And apparently his move is priority, so that's good. By the way, that spinning kick is probably my favorite sound effect in any video game. It just sounds so badass and majestic. I think that's it. Unless there's more. Oh, he's still alive. Fuck you! Now I got the duel. Now I got those dudes. Kodani, who looks actually different this time. Hey, Tubbs. Yes, that's something that totally Billy would say. Oh god, this is the fucking mission, I think. This is the fucking, the maze mission. I'm gonna have to look this up, unfortunately. I am not gonna fucking try to do this shit blind. I refuse. I know this mission when I see it. Like, this mission is probably the most difficult mission in the game, if you don't know where you're going, and it's artificially bullshit for that reason. I don't understand why they brought this shit back. Like, this shit was even in Renegade. It was completely unnecessary in that game, too. Like, why did they go back to the most bullshit level design in the game? Like, even Renegade, for example. Yeah, the game was only 4 levels long, but to fucking spice up the last level, they literally made it into a fucking maze. It was never fun at all. And if you play on level 3, the maze is so fucking complicated, it's just impossible to go through unless you use a guide. I don't know if there was a Nintendo guide for that game or not. It's just fucking dumb. Like, it's the most bullshit mission in the entire game. I seriously don't understand what they were thinking when they decided, hey, let's bring back the fucking maze from Renegade. Like, it's so fucking stupid. Why did they do this? The female ninjas are pretty cool, though. They definitely look like Katana and Melina. Which, hot take here, but I really don't like Melina's new design in Mortal Kombat X. Like, I liked it better when she was full Tartakan. Like, the fact that they gave her, like, kind of a human face just kind of ruins her character, in my opinion. I really don't know where this obsession with Melina came through, honestly. Like, I think ever since Mortal Kombat X, where I think in one of the dialogues or whatever, where basically her and Tanya were kind of a thing, it just seems like her popularity just exploded for, like, no real reason. Like, I don't remember her being this super popular in the other games. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying she's a bad character. I think she's a really interesting character, but it's like, I've never seen this explosion of popularity from, like, one character in a fighting game at all. Like, I just don't get it. And I know someone who's actually, like, a fan of Melina, but they're not, like, super waifu fucking... Shut up. They're not, like, this fucking Neko Power review comment obsession with Melina where they leave comments like 10 out of 10 would bang, or fucking, you know, they make comments like, oh, she has a sexy body, but I'll just cover her fucking head with a fucking bag and I'll just fuck her. And it just sounds really perverted and weird as fuck. I mean, if you like the character, it's fine. Like, I'm not gonna disown you, but it's just... people sometimes just leave such fucking weird-ass comments about the character, and it just makes me question, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, if you read the reviews on Nekopara, it's... I know some people are like, oh, it's just a joke, bro, it's just a joke. But honestly, the way that people leave these comments is just... it just makes me question just how much virgins they are, honestly. Like, honestly. No person I've seen makes those kinds of comments. Especially the fucking fictional anime titty characters. It's just fucking weird as fuck. I mean, I guess it's okay, it's like a joke, but it's like, the way that people go into depth with this, it just seems like, what the fuck? Like, do you honestly have nothing better to do than to write, like, a paragraph of explaining why you want to fuck Neko girls? Like, it just makes no sense. But I guess this is what people are into, and apparently with this what was this? This new fucking anime that comes out or whatever, and apparently Funimation is going to dub it. Jesus Christ, this shit's gonna get so censored it's not even funny. Cause look at that other anime that was apparently like softcore hentai. I can't wait for that shit. Anyway, here's the dude that's the biggest asshole, the fucking, this motherfucker. So the main reason why this dude is a fucking douche is that he has this move where he basically glows. If you're anywhere near him when he glows, he's invincible, and if you're anywhere near that shit, he will damage you, and it's so bullshit. Not only does he get invincibility frames, but it's like a super counter, and he spams it so fucking hard it's not even funny. It's fucking cheap-ass bullshit, and there's nothing you can do about it. Like, why does he have that move? It's so fucking stupid. He's such a fucking dick. And he does stupid damage, too. Like, fucking dummy thick damage. It's so retarded. Ashida. The fucking sisters aren't even as hard as him. Like, he just has so much fucking bullshit, it's not even funny. And he costed, like, my lives and shit, because he's just so full of bullshit. Like, he's the most annoying character in a fucking Double Dragon game I think I've ever seen. Like, why did they design him like that? It's so bullshit. He's a seriously shitty designed boss character, and he's way too overpowered. You fucking dick. What the fuck? We're actually getting a cutscene, which is interesting. You fucker. And of course, you get the classic Double Dragon 1 final level theme, I think, the Abobo theme, which I actually really like the remix in Code Shifter. That game is pretty fun, though, I'm not gonna lie, even if it is kind of repetitive. Fuck. God, I really wish that those dudes who did that Abobo parody would come back. I know it's been like so long since it's been on YouTube, but that shit was so fucking funny. It really made me laugh my ass off when I saw it. It's probably the funniest parody thing I've ever seen. Way better than fucking ABGN ever could. Oh great, we got this bullshit. God damn it. Yeah, if you go through the door, you're fucked. I don't know why they put that there. Teleport, a fucking dumbass. I want to at least get past this mission, because if I do, I won't have to clear that fucking maze level again. Because that shit definitely eats up your credits really fast. Shit. No! Okay, I almost lost. Oh, that's bullshit. The fucking timing was different that time. That's bullshit. Okay, do not go through the door. Do not go through the door. I seriously don't know why they put that door there. It is literally a beginner's trap. Fuck you. Well, at least this is the last mission, but now I have to deal with this fucking bullshit. The fucking blue dude. At least I have 2 lives. As long as it doesn't spam that shit. Oh fuck, there's 2 of them. Oh great, I'm done. As if 1 wasn't enough. I think if you play in co-op mode, there's like even more enemies, so that's good. Fucking prick. I guess that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to punch him once and then do that move. Fuck! Fucking God. Well, unfortunately, I wasn't able to beat this game in one setting, but that's perfectly fine because you can do a trick that allows you to skip to the mission you beat it on, so I should have a chance. That's why I wanted to finish mission 11 first, because I would have had to do that maze again. And I really didn't want to fucking do that shit again. So, got a full stock of credits, but for some reason on fucking, was it on Xbox? I don't know if it is on PS4 or Switch, but you have to click the right analog stick to do that. I don't know why. That's, oh my god, Abobo. Fucking dummy thick, are we? Dummy thick damage, are we? That's what I meant to say. I don't like how their masks just like disappear. Like, what happened to that cool fading effect in Double Dragon 2? I guess that memories of me playing that game is just non-existent, which... By the way, why are people memeing the fuck out of that Mario collection where it's like, oh, well, Mario Galaxy 2 wasn't a thing? It's still a thing, it's just not included in the collection. Plenty of fucking collections omitted certain games. It's not the end of the fucking world. Like, come on. Yeah, it's disappointing that Nintendo basically failed to oblige people who liked Galaxy 2, but you can still play Galaxy 2. It's just not included in the collection for some reason, which I did get, but I'm gonna get it digitally, because I want to. I just don't really care much to play Sunshine or Galaxy, if I'm being honest. Like, those are not my era of Mario games. I'm sure they're good, but I just don't care to play them. I'd rather play the game that I grew up with, personally. Yes, it's scummy as fuck at what Nintendo is doing, but maybe there is a method to their madness, but until they say otherwise, I'm just gonna stick to the gooder games. I definitely will be streaming that Scott Pilgrim game, though, when it comes out. Maybe I'll play the game on 360 again to kind of build a hype around it, because that game is just so fucking good. It sucks it got delisted, but I am very happy that Ubisoft is actually bringing that shit back. Fuck. In my opinion, they have redeemed themselves with that. But oh, where's Rayman? I don't fucking care about Rayman. I rather Rayman just not get revived again, because it's just gonna there's just gonna be another fucking shitty reboot of a fucking old ass platformer that was hard as fuck to begin with. I don't care. I'm sure Origins and Legends are good, but it's just I don't care. Just fucking let the people be happy that a decent Ubisoft licensed game is coming back. Like, people, like, I know it can be kind of negative when it comes to certain games. It's like, Scott Pilgrim is a good game. I'm sure the manga, whatever, is good too, but can't people just be fucking happy that the game is coming back at all? It's like, oh, there's no Rayman, it's so fucking stupid. Get over it. Honestly, of all the games that's been announced at that fucking Uplay whatever thing, the only game that I legitimately got really excited for, because I checked the emails, like, the only game I legitimately got excited for was fucking Scott Pilgrim. And I played this shit back when you actually buy it. That game is fucking awesome. I'll definitely be getting it for all the systems, too. And yes, I'll even get it on fucking Uplay, because that shit is just so good. I just hope that Uplay won't screw me over like that one time I tried to take advantage of a sale. Like, I can only literally get one game before the card that I used just would not go through. And it's not because I had a lack of funds. It just, Uplay was just not fucking working at that point, and I really want to utilize their sale, because I want to get a bunch of Uplay games and, you know, kind of reignite my spark for those old-ass games I used to play. But I just don't want to be screwed over by fucking shitty design because of some bullshit. Anyway, this is the final battle, and honestly, this is the most underwhelming final battle ever. You have fucking the fat dude, Jake, I think that's his name, and it's like, why are they here? This would have been so much cooler if it was just the two sisters. Like, why are they here? They're fucking scrubbers. And the gun's apparently not an instant kill, so that's just proof that fucking those dudes are more bullshit than fucking these fuckers combined. I wanted to use like I wanted to use Cheat Engine on the PC version, but I guess fucking the games on that service when you play it on Windows Store, apparently it doesn't allow you to use Cheat Engine. Because I mainly wanted to just skip to the fucking final mission and just unlock the characters, but I guess you can't do that. Which really sucks. And that's the end of the game. We beat it. Completes all missions, and we get Jake and that fucking dude. Kill me once and for all. I don't think you're a bad person. This is some fucking fake ass bullshit. It's so fucking stupid. You don't get any fucking credits. It's so fucking stupid. Anyway, we you can unlock the Duel, but you still have to unlock the sisters, and there are actually 5 more characters that you can unlock, but you have to go for the tower mode to do it. I guess I'll go for the tower mode, I guess. I mean, it's right there. We'll use Jimmy this time. Or, yeah, Billy. Billy thing. So basically the purpose of this mode is it's a survival mode. We literally fight like a bunch of enemies, and they're all like predetermined, I think. The thing that sucks about this mode though is that there's an achievement for going up to floor 100, which is the floor where you get the achievement, but you get all the rewards at floor 40. Which is kind of lame. I don't even know if your health fills up or not, honestly. But basically the purpose of this mode is to try and get as far as you can. And then if you get far enough, you can use the enemy characters, and it basically makes playing the mode much easier. And then apparently you can also use the enemies in the mission, which is really cool. Like, that's probably one of the best rewards ever, but the problem is that they go for this garbage. And I remember seeing the trailer for this. I actually saw the trailer on Steam. It was like, they basically spoil the fuck out of this mode. But mercifully, the enemies are pretty weak in this, so this shouldn't be too bad, but if you lose once, you're fucked. I'll at least go up to floor 40, I guess, and I'll maybe do a stream of trying to get up to floor 100. And I'm gonna use that fucking boss character because he is so fucking overpowered, it's not even funny. There's like literally no other character that can do the job as better that he can, honestly. With that fucking invincibility shit, like that shit is so fucking disgustingly powerful. And also, for some reason, the game keeps track of how many enemies you beat, which I don't understand. I don't think this mode is a dedicated high score mode, but it's there, I guess. It's not exactly my ideal replayability for Double Dragon, but I do like that it actually has a purpose and you can unlock the enemies for use in the other games. And all that good stuff. I'll have to install this on PC though, because the Steam version, for whatever reason, I don't think I brought this up, but the Steam version is fucking terrible. Like, ever since day one, it's fucking crap. Not just because it didn't have online play, which really doesn't bother me, but for some reason, like, this is the thing that really pisses people off. Like, if you don't have online play for your game, people just get so fucking pissed off. Like, it's so fucking stupid. Cuphead doesn't have online, but yet people just say the game is great. And actually, now, one of the excuses for why people hate Battletoads is because it doesn't have online play. Well, Streets of Rage 4 is subjectively worse, in my opinion. I hope I'm using that right. I don't want to mix it up. In my opinion, Streets of Rage 4 is worse, but that doesn't mean the online play is automatically make it a better game. Hell, the fucking the game, even though it has 4-player co-op, I think, it only allows you to play 2 online, which is fucking bullshit. Like, why the fuck have a feature we can play 4 players, but you can only have 2 online? It's just fucking garbage. And apparently the GOG version has no online whatsoever, which I really don't give a shit about, honestly. I'd rather just play that version. I don't care much to play online with other people, especially when apparently the netcode in that game isn't even that great anyway, so that's good. If you can't have a decent online netcode, don't even bother fucking adding online, that's all I'm gonna say. I'd rather have a decent game with no online than a fucking shitty implemented netcode game that has online. I think you unlock the enemies based on who you beat, I guess. I don't know if it's tied to floors or whatnot, but basically the higher you go in the floor, the more enemies you unlock or some shit. But I think I might end up dying But I'm definitely going to... What the fuck? I got the 410 achievement already, even though I've already long past progressed it. I'm gonna try to progress, see if I can get that invincible dude. The fucking... whatever his name is, I already forget. I'm pretty sure all these enemies have names and stuff, I just forget. But, anyway, one of the reasons why I hate the Steam version is that the fucking game wipes your save for no real reason, and even though, like, the game is not that long, but the fucking tower mode is such a fucking drag. It gets really old really fast. And apparently even in this update, like, I checked the Steam boards, and apparently they didn't even fucking fix the save issue. It's only an issue on the fucking PC version, the Steam version to be specific, and I don't know why. Why does it only affect the Steam version? Why can't I fucking play the game on PC? I actually got the PC version first. I didn't really think much to play the PS4 version because, you know, I think I had my toaster at the time. I don't remember. But this game, I couldn't really imagine taking up a lot of resources to run. But yet, the fucking game just doesn't... It doesn't fucking... It's not optimized properly, and it just wipes your save for no reason, and I don't get it. Why does it do that? Well, I'm fucked. Oh, good. I'll think. Oh, fuck. Okay. New characters unlocked for all game modes. Okay, I guess I'll use the. I guess I'll use Abobo because he has that uppercut. I guess. I don't know which character I should use. I guess I'll use Jake. He has that body slam, which does good damage. It's also loud as fuck for some reason. Actually, no, fuck, I'm not using him. His move is not a one hit. What about Abobo? He's always strong. I guess he is Abobo. He's fucking strong as fuck. Yeah, I'll use him, I guess. Damn, just one fucking kick and he's dead. Oh, I'll use Abobo, I guess. He is the star of the show, after all. Seriously, that move's so fucking stupid, honestly. Yeah, Abobo seems like the better choice, honestly, even though some of the characters are clearly underbalanced or overpowered. Just kick him to the guts, and you're dead. Damn, it even kills Abobo in one fucking hit. Jesus Christ. This is fucking OP as fuck. Barely taking any damage was actually really funny. I don't really like the wake-up mechanic in this game. It's just really unnecessary, honestly. Like, even when Low Tier God was playing this game, and yeah, she actually played this game because I used to watch the streams, people in the stream was like, oh, he woke up with a fucking EX move, because apparently every time Low Tier God plays Street Fighter V, he always has to make a comment of people waking up with moves that aren't fucking wake up. And apparently the fucking achievements are mad bugged. Because I got the trophy for clearing the 20th floor, so that's good. Well, kill Jake in one hit with two kicks. Fucker. I guess it does. Oh, it doesn't. Okay, it takes two boots. Okay, well, I guess straight kicks. I guess. Holy shit! Even just one kick is enough. Damn. Fucker. What the fuck? Let me unlock invincibility, man, damn it. Fuck you. I'm gonna lose to the dude, honestly, because I don't have enough life and it does disgusting damage. We'll have to see what happens, I guess. Son of a fuck. What the fuck? I'm gonna lose again. I didn't even get to that fucking floor it was at. What the fuck? I actually had more success with fucking Billy and Jimmy. I'm not even kidding. I'm gonna die any moment now. Oh my god. Well, this can do the tower move with two people, but I don't really think it's gonna make much of a difference. I guess I'll try, the fat dude, see if he does anything good. Doesn't he have that fucking thing where he... Oh, he can duck. What the fuck? Alright, fuck. I'm just gonna stick to the brothers. As much as I hate to say it, I have to use the brothers to look at that dude. It's like the only dude that's like worth using. Which really sucks. Another thing I don't really like about this game is that the two-player mode and the stages are based on, I think, who's on the... Excuse me. Whoever player 2 picks. Like, for some reason, it's like no stage selection, which is really annoying. I know some people don't really care about that thing, but... Come on, can I at least get one thing right? Like, come on. Hell, I'm pretty sure one of the stages is the fucking original battle mode from the original game, and yet they couldn't just let you pick the stage you want to fight in. Yeah, I'm actually doing way better with fucking these characters, because I have that move that's like really good, and it actually does one-shot most enemies. Fucking Billy and Jimmy are more nimble, in my opinion. At least what's nice is that once the door opens, you can just move on to the next wall. You don't have to like wait for it to... You don't have to go to the door, it just automatically advances to, which is nice. But yeah, the main reason I had to pick this character is because I have to do that move to slow him down, because fucking Abobo is not fast enough for Jake's bullshit. Unfortunately. Some of the fucking lists or the enemies you fight is kind of weird though. It's like sometimes you fight really weak enemies, sometimes you just... These sorted enemies you fight is honestly really fucking weird. There we go. I guess the wake up is kind of useful, but it's just kind of unnecessary at times. Like, couldn't they come up with like a better system or something? It's like in Mega Man 11 where they intentionally added that fucking gear mechanic for new players who can't fucking play platformers for shit. That game played it way too safe, in my opinion. Like, I can't really expect one from a Mega Man game, but it's like... Could have at least done something interesting with it for once. It's still a good game, and I might even play it again, just so I can try to beat the game on all the difficulties, but it's just... I don't see the point in, like, a game that just plays it way too safe. Like, I'm not saying it's a bad game, it's just, I think it played way too safe. I don't know, maybe I was expecting something else, but... I mean, it's fine for what it is. I just hope that this means that Capcom will actually revive Mega Man X or some shit. Now, that would be cool. Oh, cool, I beat him. Awesome. Fuck. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Oh great, him again. Come on. The fuck? What the fuck? Oh god, I'm dead. Oh, that's cool. I unlocked all the rest of the characters. So now I have all the regular characters unlocked in duel mode, and now I have... What? Dude, that's bullshit. They're not fucking unlocked. What the fuck? They're still grayed out. That's fucking bullshit. What the fuck? I can use them in fucking story and tower, but not fucking duel? That's some bullshit. That is fucking bullshit. Whatever. I'm just gonna fucking use that dude and clean house now. Good, it's just one button. Guaranteed invincibility, and it just cleans enemies out. You just keep spamming it too. And it even kills Bird off in one hit, so I'm thinking this might be the ultimate breadwinner. This dude is so fucking cheap, it's not even funny, honestly. Like, it's so fucking bad. And he can even wake up with it too, which is fucking nuts. Which is guaranteed invincibility anyway, so... Not only does he get fucking invincibility frames, but he can hit, it acts as a fucking hitbox. It's disgusting as fuck. It even kills Abobo in one fucking hit. This move is too fucking strong. You don't even have to try with him, honestly. He's just fucking retardedly strong. Like, what? Does it... Like, how does that attack even hit enemies to begin with? Like, what? Does the fucking blindness, like, just cause a fucking parallel rift or some shit? Like, it makes no sense. Okay, it takes 2 hits for Jake to go down, but still. This move is fucking stupid. I hate it. Yes, I know I'm using it to my advantage, but it's so fucking stupid how retardedly strong this move is. You don't even have to really do much. Like, you can use it as a guaranteed wake-up. Maybe you might get hit like I did just there, but it's so fucking stupid. This is literally the definition of a character you don't even have to work with. Just fucking hit one button, maybe you might get hit sometimes, but not as much as other characters because he has a fucking invincibility that also has a fucking hitbox. Like, what the fuck kind of bullshit is that? Like, what is even the hitbox on this move? Like, what the fuck? At least it doesn't, like, fucking... At least it doesn't, like, hit around him. That would have been even more bullshit if it was, like, an area of effect move, but... It's so fucking stupid. Like, I'm not even close to Abobo, and yet he just fucking gets hit for no reason. And I'm pretty sure this move is the highest priority in the game. It's so fucking disgusting, dude, honestly. The only character that might be a threat now is that bitch with the gun. Because it can still do disgusting damage. It can even... Oh my god. away from me, fucker. I know what you're doing. Fuck you. Hell, am I even able to make up the floor 100s because of how fucking good this move is? The only enemies that are like a real threat is like the enemies at like floor 40 or whatever, where we start to get to the really good stuff. But other than that, this is probably the easiest character to beat the mode with, I think. Like, any enemy that's not like the girls or the fucking Takeda or whatever his name is, I already forget, honestly. Let's call him Mr. Fucking Asshole. Like, everything else should be like a complete joke. Okay, now we're starting to get to floor 30, and we have the fucking Double Dragon 3 rep, which is really cool. We have the ninja dude, whose name I forget. Sunny, which is actually the Billy-looking dude, who actually can throw projectiles like the Shadow dudes for some reason. And that Chinese dude. And in case you don't know, Sunny was actually a character in the arcade version. I had to look this up. Yes, he was basically a fucking, I guess he's like the unofficial third, Lee brother or whatever. I don't know if he's like an actual, they basically turned him into they made him into a fucking, character that looks like Billy for some reason. Billy and Jimmy. Fuck. Alright, now we have floor 35, which now we have supposed to reenact the final battle from the first Double Dragon, where apparently in the original game, Jimmy was supposed to be like the antagonist. They made some malarkey where Jimmy was the fucking Shadow Warrior or whatever, which is kind of dumb. And apparently in the Battletoads game, so it's actually a crossover between Double Dragon and Battletoads. I really wish that would happen now, but I don't think it will. They basically made a character who's supposed to be the Shadow Warrior, supposed to like this fucking typical looking brute dude, who's actually really badass, but I don't think it's canon, unfortunately. Supposed to be like this fucking roided up dude, like... He's probably like a really nice person, but would probably dominate like some fucking femboys and shit. I don't know. Like, he's the ultimate penetrator, let's just say. Unfortunately, oh, fuck. If I can at least get to floor 40, I'll be happy. And now we have the fucking dude, the final boss from Double Dragon 2, which really surprised me. We even have the scene, which is fucking badass. This fight is ruined though, because it has a bunch of fucking enemies that don't belong. And honestly, I don't think I'm gonna make it to the other floors. Honestly, I don't know how the fuck you're meant to do this with. You might have to do this with 2 people, I think, because you don't get any heals. And yeah, I don't know. I could try going up as far as I can, but I don't think I'm gonna get very far, honestly. I hope I at least get the sisters though. I did get all the other characters, but now it's just a matter of getting up to floor 100 to get that achievement. What's the funny thing is the game just keeps going on and on. I don't know if there is an actual limit to the tower mode. It's basically a survival mode, but kind of a shitty one in my opinion. If I get the girl that's dude though, I'm fucked. Fuck. Game over. And I got all the characters now. Okay, now it says that they're unlocked for some reason. I don't know why they weren't unlocked before, but whatever. So, we have all the characters, which for some reason are not displayed. I guess they wanted to keep it a surprise, I guess, which is kind of dumb, but... There we go. I have all the dual characters unlocked. Next time I stream this, I'll probably try to go for floor 100, but like I said, that shit is a fucking Omega Gauntlet. I don't know if I'll be able to do it, honestly, but I think there's one other achievement where you have to beat the game with every single character from the duel mode or whatever. That is going to take quite a while, honestly, but what the fuck does Linda M stand for anyway? But I don't know, but I think you can play this online, I think, but I don't know how it would work. Can you even duel modes online? Oh, you can do story, duel, or tower. You can play with randoms or friends. I guess it's called the added online mode, but it's not really effective for me. I didn't buy this game to play with randoms. But I guess it's cool they can do that, but I don't know. It's just not for me, but that's gonna be it for this stream. Oh, here's the plot, by the way. I don't think I ever showed it off. I love how this game has this fucking super edgy story, but it's just the same fucking shit as before, except now you actually go to Japan to do stuff. But there you go. That's another story. I couldn't even play at the beginning, but whatever. Alright, I'm out of here, and thanks for watching.